Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cross goes in there. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found a way through. This looks promising. Kante gets good distance on it, and he's quick to snatch it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Guardiola. Great run on the overlap here. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Beckenbauer gets it away. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Scholes. Guardiola.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Neuer claims comfortable. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Guardiola. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And the first half is done. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And that has put paid to that. Gilberto Silva. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Yamal, shapes to shoot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter, too quick.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last... There's the header! Van de Ven plays it long. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Yamal, he has found the way through. Finds himself. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Played into space out wide. Yamal crosses it in. And they're back on the ball again. And there's the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And here's Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Yamal flings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Here comes another cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, it's a great ball here. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. That's good vision. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, they've got it again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar goes on a charge down the left, looking to go deep. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Scholes. Rijkaard. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. He's on it. Neymar! There it is! There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. It scores! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matches Cunha! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Out towards the flank. Neymar. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the... Takes a shot! And he's found the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona grab the equaliser. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Delivers with... He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Matches Cunha, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mateus Cunha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! In he goes again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, what shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 84 minutes is number 7.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Now he's got space here. Guardiola is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Played towards the other side. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that will be the final act. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. And we have our very first corner. Scholes with the short one. Well read, and the danger is averted. The most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bernardo Silva has given away a free kick. Scholes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in box.
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't have...
Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lewandowski. Probing pass. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. Drilled it, and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now the delivery. There's the header! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bernardo Silva. Koundé. And it's Bernardo Silva. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good ball out wide. Lewandowski. Bernardo Silva. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Knocks it into space. And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching
Just
the
a
other
quick
blow for
request
blow
today for
at the
everybody
break.
to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution.
India get the second half started. And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Serginho. And that's aimed into... He's got full! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Couldn't squeeze it through. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
India have their third corner. Big chance! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, scores! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he's picked out the run. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Dink through. Batistuta goes for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a promising position. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. That's a cute ball. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Batistuta is flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Time added. And we're done. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Played into space. Played into space out wide. Yamal. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Serginho. They get a throw in. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Scholes. Good driving run. Mbappe. And it's an errant pass. Yamal does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Caceres is there to clear. Messi, he's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, this is a great position. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gravenberch, tidy with his distribution. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Caceres. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Look at the space here. Rodri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. And vicious ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's running, and Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Scholes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick request today for
Some
everybody
first half
to please
thoughts?
kindly
Well, it's been
remove any
nothing but
cars
frustration,
parked on the road
really,
outside the
Peter. I
stadium.
think the team as a whole
Substitution.
has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just off target.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Good pressure, determined, intense. That's been cut out, well played. Gabriel. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Gravenberg. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho picks it up out wide. That's good play. Oh, he's played it in low. And the finish! And yes, it's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
India have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement.
Terrific header! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
India find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. Yamal's big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time.
There could be trouble. Scores! He scores! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's managed to get free. Adams spots it and intercepts. And that's going up front in a hurry. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Plays it through. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Scholes tries making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's very neat. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho.
Scores! Oh, it's come loose. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. He's tried one! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Looking for a runner. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jorginho gets a foot in here. Jordan Henderson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's been shipped out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Scholes is eyeing up his options in the middle. And that's off target.
The tariff was high on that. We can forgive him.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first... Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's surging through. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Messi. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. Nakamura. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. But it's lofted through here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Costa
There will
Curta.
be 1 minute added time.
Caceres. The ball has bounced loose now. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And if you do have a
Well,
chance
for me,
today,
Peter, things
please
have
take
never
some time
really
out to
got
give your
going,
support
but at
to
least
our
this
better
will be a good
stadium
time
fund.
to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been
Substitution.
doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Nakamura. Driving on and making good progress. Rodri. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Scholes. And there's the shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A probing pass. Adams gets across to intercept that. Madrid have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Jordan Henderson. Searching pass he's played there. Adams has got himself a free kick. Yamal. Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Played into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And it's corner. Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Kluivert. That's a cute ball.
2 added minutes has been
Nice looking ball. And he's taking no chances there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desired drive.